All right, all right, all right. We back for another fantastic week in the tunnel. You got your boy Dallas Melvin bringing it hard from historic 3rd Ward, Texas, at On the Rocks Bar and Lounge. Make sure you come and see us. You guys know how we do it. We got my boy, co-host Patrick Truth there. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, H-Town? Just ready to get the show going. Talk about this championship.
Absolutely, absolutely. Finals. And we got, you know, Miles, Mr. M. He make sure everybody know his name this week. He had to put an M on his cap.
Well, I don't have any tunnel hat, so I might as well do something.
So every once in a while, Miles is getting up there in age, so he forget his name, so he put the M on his cap so he can remember his name. But we're glad to have you, brother. We're glad to have you. Yeah, and then we got our other friend of the show. We hadn't had him in a minute because he's been on the road with all these kids, helping your kids get better. My boy Malik, what's going on, man?
My boy, my dog.
Welcome back to me, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Malik, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing on the road. You've been gone 4 or 5 weeks. You've been coaching. What your kids been doing?
Well, right now, my Team Imperial Malik, been playing in the Gasso, G1 series. It's been about 4 weeks on the road at Round Rock, Texas.
How'd y'all do?
Duncanville. We did very well. Right now, we're number 6 out of a group of about 40. 1 game out of second place. Coming on real well. This past weekend in College Station went 3-0. Had some good talent out there. Logan Lyons, my point guard, got off.
What grade is he in?
Carter, he's a senior to be at Pearland Dawson.
Okay.
Cam York, senior to be at Pearland Dawson, had a great weekend. And Aiden Carter, unsigned senior out of Katy Taylor.
Okay.
By 6'8", 250, had a great weekend.
There y'all go. There you go.
So y'all went to Minnesota, right? Did y'all go to Minnesota?
No, never.
Huh?
Nah.
It's too cold.
Minnesota.
It's too cold in Minnesota, man. What you talking about?
I thought you told me
what you talking about, man? It's too cold. So what's going on? I'm in the chat. Hey, make sure you go on our social media. Obviously, watch us on YouTube. Don't just watch us. Make sure you like and especially subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Even make sure that you go on and leave a comment in our live chat. What's up, my boy Kenny Ford in the chat? He said, yo, what's up, fellas?
What up, Kenny? What's
going on?
Yeah. So go into the chat. We are a live show, so if you got a question, we will switch up our show just to answer your question and make sure you get the content you're looking for. So we're going to start it off with what everybody want to talk about. We know, I said it last week, OKC had the experience, but the Spurs had that grit.
Yeah.
They beat OKC 111-103 in Oklahoma City to take the Western Conference Championship and go to the NBA Finals. Malik, you ain't been here in a minute. We're going to give you the first word. What you think, bro? Who you like? What you think about? First off, tell us what you thought about the game, and be honest, because you weren't here last week. Did you really feel like the Spurs could pull it off?
Yes, I knew the Spurs was going to win in Game 6. I'm going to tell you why. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could not score. He was the only one trying to score on the team. I knew right then it was basically stop one person and they win the series. And they made it difficult for them that whole game. I knew they just had to do the same type of defense. Game 7, guaranteed win.
So, Truesdale, what you think?
I had said it to you. All I was trying to tell y'all last week, that was the championship game. And that was the best game I seen all year. That was the best first half I seen all year. That was the best game total all year. That was the championship. It was a hell of a game. Yeah. Wimpy proving his point, and I got them in 5 in the finals. I knew they could win. I knew it was going to come down to them two. Regardless who win, that's who's going to win the championship. But I knew San Antonio could pull out away Game 7. And it has happened before, and they let everybody know that.
Miles, what you think, brother?
To be honest, I didn't pick San Antonio in Game 7. I picked San Antonio to win the series before the series. I picked San Antonio to win the series before the playoffs started.
Right.
But I did not think they were going to let San Antonio win 6 and 7 back-to-back in OKC. To be honest with you, and to your point, I agree with you. I knew that Shai wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing as far as scoring, but just like the other game in Game 5, he didn't either, but they gave him 17 free throws. Right. And that's what I figured was going to happen to OKC, was he's going to get to the line, get 15, 20 free throws and win it. Yeah. But they didn't happen. And the referees didn't give it to them. They didn't bail them out.
Nah.
And best team won.
They franchise player got tired.
Truesdale, they said in the chat, Game 1 was the best game of the series, not the last game. So
I agree with that.
Hey,
I'm just saying. They already
game 1 was a
they
mug.
already
Hey,
questioned
game
you in
1
the
was
chat.
epic for what Wemby did. It was epic.
Here's what I tell you. I think in Game 7, Shea played like he was the best player on OKC, but didn't get any help. And OKC actually played like they was on the road. Where was Caruso? He didn't hit them big shots.
Yeah, he had a bad game.
Where was
He had a bad
Jalen
game.
Williams? He didn't hit them big threes.
He's injured.
Here's what I tell you. Once I thought, I'm talking about the other Jalen Williams, the one that light skinned with the braids. He was hitting those threes early in the season. Early in the series, I should
Yeah,
say.
but he's more of a complimentary. I would think, good
San
10
Antonio
or 12.
San
you know
Antonio
what I
played
mean?
great
once,
defense.
Once San Antonio won Game 6, I felt like they was going to win Game 7. I was in a chat with some of my relatives. Shout out to my brothers. They said OKC, and I was the only one that said San Antonio. So I told you I was going to get online and let y'all know that if you want to hear true sports, tune in to In the Tunnel live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. so you can hear it from Truesdale. We got Malik on the show. We got Miles on the show this week. And you can hear really what's going on, what's going to happen. So hop in the chat and let us know.
But it was great defense. San Antonio played great defense. And I'm going to tell you, the player of the game, when that boy came off the bench and blocked that shot, Malik.
Vanderbilt, baby.
Yep.
Vanderbilt.
That was the player of the game.
Yeah.
That turned it up.
Yes,
and then
sir.
they just went up the bench. He came back to the bench, and they hugged him. I mean, they did it right there.
Well, hey, one thing's for sure. Almost in any sport, whoever injured, you might as well bet against them. I don't know if y'all noticed this. Their second and third best player was hurt for OKC.
Who's the second and third best player?
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams and a Jay.
I don't think that other cat. What
That
about
ain't
Holmgren?
no
Jay,
reason.
no,
I
Jay
thought
was
Holmgren
killing.
was the second or third best player. Come on now.
Holmgren, now we
Holmgren
can
second
talk
or
about
third
him. We can
best
do a
paid
whole
player.
segment
He
on
just
him.
lost he just had no heart.
Nah, he
he
didn't.
finally, you
They
know
ripped
what?
his heart out.
No, you know what happens, and we see this too.
Tired.
That like there are guys, we've seen this growing up. As long as they're the biggest player on the court, they're very
good.
effective.
Right.
When they run across it, it's not always their fault. They've just never played against anybody as big or bigger than them. They don't even know how because they've never had practice at that. And part of it is hard. I give you that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you've just never seen it before. And there's never been
What
one
are you
time.
talking about? He's seen
He should have
Jokic.
gotten in the weight room.
They're
last
not
year?
taller than him. They're not
He's
bigger
seen,
than him.
huh?
Should have gotten in the
He's
weight
not
room.
bigger. They may be stronger
That's the
than him,
problem.
but they're not as long as him. He's never played anybody as long as he is and longer than him.
Except
Not
for
to that
Wemby?
point, except for Wemby.
Yeah, and
You know, I think
Hardenstein
they
was
just-
like his protector
Yeah.
in a way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So Hardenstein didn't protect his girl. I mean, his boy
Nah, once
in
he
the
got
series.
his shot blocked and they were going at him, San Antonio was going at him, man.
Yeah.
Defensively, the whole
Yeah, San Antonio played a
game,
great
the last
defensive
two
game.
series. I knew then that they was winning by their defense. OKC was scrambling just to score, just to get a good shot.
And then Young Harper and Fox together on the court. Oh, man, that was a good team.
Harper's
we need
so
to point out
scared.
Stephon Castle, bro. What he brought
I know
Harper,
that.
the dog
Castle,
that
we know
Castle
that.
is the engine that they need.
Castle,
man.
he's got to calm down. He'll be a firecracker now.
No,
He
no,
almost had
no,
to
he don't
put-
need to calm
No,
down.
he had to
He
go
don't
down.
need to calm down.
He
Keep
had
doing
to
what you
trade
do.
him.
Nah,
Keep
that
doing
was
what you
kind
do.
of warranted, man.
Keep doing what
That
you
is
do.
kinda warranted.
That boy is a bona fide
That's the ball.
dog.
Dog.
And that's what, and he gets everybody else going. Because guess what? Dylan Harper, he's a pup, but he playing like a dog when he in there with
Yeah.
Castle.
He got that experience
De'Aaron
in
Fox,
his mind.
he's got dog tendencies, but when he on the floor with Castle, he playing like a dog. And Wemby,
They play their role,
and
point guard.
we all can guess what they whispered to him when he came out that game 5. But when he came out that game 5, he was talking to Bismack Biyombo, and they went in there and started hitting some boys. Wemby got that dog, and he got that old school in him. So,
of course.
So here's what I'll tell you. Before we
Spurs.
get into, well, my boy B-Jack, he said, yo, what's up, fellas? Chet made the All-NBA as a role player. That's unacceptable.
A role player in the regular season or for that series?
He made the All-NBA for the regular season.
Yeah, I don't think he was a role player in the regular season.
You also
I
got to
think-
understand that OKC did not have SGA for a lot of that season.
Right.
He played big during the regular season.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Regular season, playoffs, two different animals.
Chet played like a role player most of the season. Before we go to San Antonio and the Knicks, let's just put a bow on OKC real quick. So, what do y'all think they're gonna do in the offseason? I personally think I'm gonna start this segment off. I personally think they should trade Jalen Williams, the one that got the hamstring issue, because his value ain't gonna be any higher. And you can bring in you can bring in some other guys to really. I mean, they basically won the last series
Let me
without
ask
him.
you-
What are they missing? How about that?
Well, you know they got them draft picks, too.
Well, let me ask you a question. Who's trading $144 million worth of players for Jalen Williams?
But you don't have to get equal value because you got all those picks. You don't want to get
Yes.
back somebody you got to pay a lot of
3
money
picks.
to. Brooklyn will take
But-
him. Minnesota will take him.
What
It
thing
depends
is,
on who
Detroit
it
will go
is.
take
the way
him.
No, it
the trade
depends on
rules,
who
you
it
gotta
is.
send back 80% of the money, right? So
So you get back 80% of the money off of players that got stupid contracts, then you just cut them because OKC under the apron. OKC is in the best position to take on dead
I
money.
get it.
They are.
And you also have those drag picks. You got these young. The reason why OKC is in the position they're in, as we know, it's not the first time they've done it.
No,
they did it
they loaded
with
up the draft
Durant,
picks.
Westbrook.
Sam Presti's a genius. I'm
So-
not putting nothing past Sam Presti.
So he got 4 players
But
he
let me
paying
ask
right
you
now.
that. Who do you get back that takes you up to the next level?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Go get Giannis. Go get Giannis. You want Giannis over Jalen Williams?
I would love to have Giannis over Jalen
So
Williams.
you
I'd
go
have
trade-
Giannis over damn near anybody in the league.
So go trade. You got the pieces. You got draft picks and you got Jalen Williams. Why wouldn't Milwaukee take that trade?
I don't know if Walker takes that trade, but carry on.
So we in chat. My boy Reed said, "Yo, what's up, fellas?" My brother Lynn said, "Imagine if Houston drafted Castle instead of Reed."
We were
Oh,
just
yeah,
talking
that
about
is
that.
the
Are
topic.
you kidding
yes.
me?
We were just talking about that. They drafted him.
And that's coming from a Dallas Mavericks fan because I know him.
They drafted Reed 2 picks ahead of Castle.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
So how smart are the Rockets right now?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. We're gonna see what they do in the draft.
don't-
And we need a
Hey,
point
you know what's
guard.
sad
Did you
is
also see
no,
Wemby?
what's sad is Reed had a good year.
He ain't have Castle.
I know, but he didn't have a Castle year. That's what makes it sad. He had a good year this
So
year.
they're going back and forth in the chat, going, "Yeah, Reed over Castle. That is crazy." Who was the GM for the Rockets that did that? Who the GM for the Rockets?
Raphael Stone. Same dude that's there now.
Tell Tillman, fire him. Fire him. Go ahead
Did
and
you
get rid
also
of him.
see? I didn't never seen this before.
What?
When the year of the lottery, when the Rockets got like the 8th or the 4th or whatever it was Wemby's year. Wemby was upset the Rockets didn't get the first pick.
Yeah.
I ain't
Because he
never
wanted
seen
to come
that
to Houston.
before.
He wanted to come to Houston.
When they said Rockets at 4, he went, damn. I was like, God, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
because of King.
I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm not saying we need to fire the Rockets GM, but that was a bad decision,
Nah,
obviously,
he's
in
been doing
hindsight,
well.
2020. So let's talk about this NBA Finals. Get in the chat. Let us know who you think going to win the Finals, whether you think it's going to go 6 or 7. I think it's going to go at least 6. We're going to start with you, Pat Truzel. Who you got? How many games?
I got San Antonio all the way. I think they're gonna go 5.
Go 5?
Oh yeah. I mean,
So you got the Knicks winning 1 game?
Brunson is great point guard, best point guard in the NBA. But them long guys they got the draft, they gonna double them everything, man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. You know, everybody's saying that New York is a better fit for San Antonio, better fit for New York. I mean, New York better fit for San Antonio. But at the end of the day, that ain't gonna happen. I'd be surprised they go 6. But I'm going with them. I'm going with San Antonio in 5.
Hey, for me,
Malik, who you got?
I got San Antonio in 6. I think they're going to have an epic game or two in Madison Square Garden, but they definitely going 6.
Give me a big game. What, Spike Lee gonna be jumping all over the
Nah, it's
court?
going to be an epic game where New York probably pulls something out.
You said New York going to win in 6?
No.
Nah, he talking about this
okay.
having
The
an empty
Spurs.
game,
Okay,
having
okay.
a wild game.
I was
or-
about to say.
I guess
Nah,
This will be your
that's what's
last
gonna
show,
happen,
Malik.
though. Watch it.
You said that.
I
heck
think
nah.
New York gonna give more of a fight than we think. To be honest with you, I can see 6 at least. They don't give a lot more fight. Cause you're right, they can take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands, but you got Josh Hart over there to handle the ball and do some things. You got OG and Anunoby. I can never say his name right.
And Anunoby.
And Anunoby doing his
Right.
thing. Cat, as much as I don't like Cat.
Cat ain't been playing good. That's why I think
He
they
ain't
out
been
of
playing
there.
good, but all it takes is him to step up a couple games, and he will every now and then.
You know how it is. You can't turn it on off.
So I know we got some
you cannot
basketball.
turn it on off.
I know
I'm
we got
not
some-
a big Mike Brown fan.
I know we got
so
some-
I hate this
That's
too.
why I don't think that they.
I know we got some
gonna be able to do
basketball
anything.
players in the chat, so put us in the chat. Get in the chat. Let us know who you think gonna win, how many games. We got Reed. He said San Antonio in 6. I don't disagree. We got my boy Roscoe. He said, "Yo, what's up?" So Roscoe, let us know who you think gonna win. Hop in the chat. Let us think he gonna win. How many games? I'm gonna tell y'all. I think San Antonio's definitely gonna win, and Game 3 will decide whether or not it goes 6 or 7. If San Antonio goes up 3-0, then it's gonna go 6. If they go
3-0? They up
If they go
3-0?
3-0, they're gonna go 6.
Here's the deal. Have you seen the prices of the tickets for the Knicks?
Oh, it's silly.
They got to get to Game 6.
Yeah.
That's too much money to be made.
I'm saying it's gonna get
Too
to
much
6.
money in
Too
Madison
much
Square
money in
Garden
Madison
that they
Square
want to
Garden.
make.
Hold on, we got a young lady here. So she put a whole paragraph. Let me think. So Nicole Swanson says Spurs got about a 60% chance of winning. Whoa. The Knicks are a more mature, battle-tested team. The Spurs have most dominant player in the series and arguably the highest ceiling.
What's
and
her
that
name?
comes from Miss Nicole Swanson said,
That was-
check that. The Knicks got a better team.
Well, tell her I know
Who
she's
got
taking
a
with her
better
heart.
team?
She said Knicks.
I know
Spurs
she
got a
taking her
60%
heart.
chance of winning.
She
Oh,
said
no.
Knicks are more
She
mature,
said
battle-tested.
Knicks are more mature and battle tested. Maybe she said she picked the Spurs. 60%.
They're an older team. How about that? Because the Spurs, all they stars are 22, 23, and 21, and 20.
And that's why they're going to win, because they're young.
Oh no, she clarified it now. She said Spurs is 6.
Yeah.
Let me go. Make sure we get it correct. BJ, Brian said Spurs in 4.
God, dog.
So he
I can see where he's going with it.
I can see
Because
where
I
he-
think
where
they
he
really
going.
going to stifle Brunson. And they're going to make him seem
Have y'all
normal.
heard of players
If they
called
play
Mikal
that-
Bridges and
Josh
Cat?
Hart.
Josh Hart? Them boys got championships
They got
too.
a heart. They got a heart.
But my thing is,
They ain't no world talent
my
like
thing
that.
is I got a couple
got-
people
they got
putting bids in. They gonna sweep them, man.
Experience.
They do
I got a couple of bands.
Man.
But we
Go ahead.
As I got a couple boys, they betting the Vegas that they gonna sweep it. I said, man, that's a tough one. That's
Nah,
tough.
I can't.
It's going to be hard to win in Madison Square Garden, watch.
Here's
When was
the
the
thing.
last sweep? Was the Rockets the last sweep we had in the finals?
You got to be lying. For
Was
real?
that the last one in '95? I don't know one since then.
Somebody else. Man, LeBron got swept. What you talking
Oh,
about?
LeBron got something
LeBron
07.
got swept.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
No, you
I'm
right.
So
you
Roscoe said
Jordan never got swept.
Roscoe said he wants the Spurs to win.
You got something light in the first round though.
He wants the Spurs to win, but y'all not giving New York enough credit.
I said the same thing. I said they gonna go at least 6.
I said
Everybody
6.
talk like New York don't have a chance.
Yeah, and they're going
I
to have
don't
some
believe
epic
that.
games in Madison
Hey,
Square
man,
Garden. That's what I really
all I
believe.
gotta say is I put that post up you sent me, and we ought to see what be funny, man. We get D Max down there on the show. How he feel about New York? Cause what he said the other day.
Who that?
New York, New York.
Oh,
Man,
Mad Max, friend of the show, Bernie
What's up, Bernie
Maxwell.
Max?
What's
Oh,
up,
boy.
brother? We heard your comments on New York.
Boy,
I
he
know
all
you don't
over
like
wrong,
him.
boy.
I know you don't like him. So
You don't like the
That,
city.
hey, that
Game
was
one.
his enemy.
Game
That
one,
was his
game
enemy,
one
now.
is coming up soon. So next week we'll be able to recap a couple of the games. Once again, I think the Spurs. So here's the other thing: New York been sitting for a week too.
I know.
They've been sitting for a week. So
That ain't
10
good.
days.
That's never good.
Is
That's
that a
never
benefit
good.
because they rested?
No.
And San Antonio could be tired.
You got to have a rhythm in basketball.
Here's the thing. I tell people this. Everybody talking about you playing all the games, they're gonna be tired. Nah, you sitting out for a while, and they've been sitting out for a while because they had 2 sweets.
No. So it's
Three,
10
what,
days in
three-
between their last game and
Yeah,
next
that's
game.
hard. And
That's too
hard.
long in
And
basketball.
It's not like
That's
the
the
Spurs are
eternity.
playing back to back to play New York. They got 4 or 5 days of sitting too. They rested as well. Cause these are professional athletes. You get them 3-4 days, they
Yeah.
rested.
And they playing well right
and
now.
they playing well and in rhythm.
Right.
And the Spurs are going to be at home
That
for game
advantage
one.
goes to Spurs for game one.
And they young and they got the best player in the world. Let's
Yep.
call it what it is.
With me, yep.
And it's just the start.
Just
My question is,
just
how
the
many
start.
championships will he get?
That man got a chance to
And
get
guess
4 or
what?
5.
Guess what? He not going to a team already made, like somebody we know did.
Who?
Well, LeBron was, you talking about LeBron? LeBron,
said
wait.
LeBron.
Hey, for
He said
LeBron was in
LeBron.
Cleveland. For what, 7 years?
8 years.
8
What-
years.
hold on. What
That's a long time.
Durant too. This boy doing it, and I said this.
Y'all, but y'all don't realize
Still ain't won it
hold
yet,
on,
man.
Oh, he
y'all,
gonna win it.
you want to put that on Bron. I know it's not that conversation. But if you look at all those guys that was drafted number 1 and stayed with their teams and won chips, look at the pieces that were put around them after they were drafted. LeBron
That's the
got
front
J.J. Hickson. Like he didn't get anything put around him, and they never put anything behind him. So what's he supposed to do? Just sit there and ride?
The first championship, it wasn't even his team. It was the Dwayne Wade team. But he got together with those guys, and they got together and won the championship. Durant.
The first
like
championship
we
wasn't his
said,
team?
Durant can't carry his team.
The first championship
Durant
wasn't his team.
Wade, that was Wade.
So here's a question for y'all. Here's a question for
That was
y'all.
the Wade team. It was Wade's
Wade was the best
organization.
player in the league
Here's
at the
a
time.
question. Here's a question.
When Miami
We're
won
not,
with LeBron,
we're not gonna
that
talk about.
championship he won.
We're not going to talk
We
about historical data. If Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs win this championship, Is Wemby the new face of the league?
Yes.
He is right
No
now.
doubt.
He is right now.
Right now.
Right now he is.
So if they lose to New York,
Don't
is
matter.
he still the face of the league
Don't
going
matter.
into next year?
You know, sometimes I grew up, ain't no such thing as if it's not even nothing worth to even think about because it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen?
Even if he did, though, it still wouldn't matter. He's the face of the league for the
Get
next
hurt. And I think
foreseeable
they still
future.
can.
Yeah,
So-
that's the only question mark about his career is whether or not he's
The way
going to
his
get
body
hurt
is.
because he's so tall and the longevity of players that 7'2" and taller.
So he got to get it now because, I mean,
And I got
chance of
kids-
him playing another 15 years
But
is
what's
not
scary,
likely.
What's scary, Melvin, is Dallas Melvin, what's scary is he got a little brother coming to be in the lead about 2-3 years from now. Same frame and everything.
But I mean,
That's scary.
they gonna be able to do the same thing that Milwaukee did. Giannis got all his brothers on the team. They gonna be able to get Wemby's brothers
you
on
know
the
it.
team.
Play, though.
You know it.
They
This
get,
boy
I mean,
can
I'm just
play.
asking.
And
I'm
hey,
just
San
asking.
Antonio develops.
What's his name? Milwaukee brother couldn't really play. He's big out.
Oh, so we got Erica in the chat. She said the Knicks will win in Madison Square Garden, but the Spurs will win it all.
Like I said,
Man,
I mean,
look at
I don't know about that. I think,
Fat Joe, Spike Lee, and all of them.
oh y'all get your
They mama go get their
Get your
Popcorn,
tissue
get the
ready. Get your
popcorn.
tissue ready for sure.
Tissue together.
Get your tissue ready. So make sure, hey, thanks for hopping in the chat. If you're here locally, make sure you come see us over here in historic Third Ward, Texas, on the Rocks Bar and Lounge on OST. If you're from Houston, you know where OST is. If you're not from Houston, that's Old Spanish Trail right across the street from Ray's Barbecue. They got a great happy hour. They got great drinks. But if you can't come in, do what
Great
you're doing
brisket.
right now, which is hop on the chat, leave us a comment, but make sure you like and subscribe us at InTheTunnelSportsMedia.com. Go on our Instagram, go on our Twitter, go on our Facebook, and check us out as well as our TikTok. So before we leave basketball,
okay.
okay, Roscoe said win or lose, Wemby is the face of the league.
Yes.
I agree with all of y'all.
Yes, he is.
I think
He's
right
an
now
alien.
he will be, but we got to see with some of these other young cats like Cooper
But here's the deal, though. I
Flag.
think it's going to be multiple faces. I think the days of having one face like LeBron or Jordan
And
are kinda
Kobe.
gone. Kobe was never the face.
Well, the NBA is so political, they don't really want to see a foreigner in the face of the NBA.
I think they
want
do.
No,
to
they
see a
want
NBA.
that.
They
They
want
want
I
that.
don't think so.
Hey, you gotta. Hey, always think about soccer with
Yeah.
what the NBA is trying to do. They want the global reach.
Because we
Wemby's
know-
perfect. I think they about to put him as the face
But
of the
Malik,
league
The last
myself.
5 years, we know who's supposed to be in the face of the NBA. Yeah, one guy want to be a thug.
Who?
Then
Ja
you know,
Morant.
they
Ja
don't
Morant.
like Brown. So come on. Now.
Hey, that's the end of
Yeah,
that.
but Wemby's
But I'm telling you,
special.
no.
He,
I
he's
know,
different.
no
They
doubt.
will have multiple faces. There's going to be Wemby.
No more
There's gonna
thug
be
life at the
Cooper. No
sport.
more thug life. Cooper Flag here, Wemby there, couple other people. They're going to do that on purpose.
And
Bro.
like-
Like,
like-
they're going.
like-
They just announced that they're working on NBA Europe right now.
Yeah.
They already got NBA Africa right now.
Yeah.
Like they're going to use all these guys.
Because like you said last time he's on, Malik, was it ain't been a white face of the NBA in a long, long time. That was Larry Bird.
Right.
Now you got Cooper Flag coming in because they want to see that.
He'll
'cause
be
he-
the American version,
Yeah.
and then the world will be Wemby. That's how
Absolutely.
it's about to
It's
go.
going to be those two guys.
So before we leave basketball, I want to give a quick shout out to a coach that literally changed the game and had a lot of success, not only in Sacramento but as well as the Rockets. Rest in peace to Rick Adelman, former Rockets coach.
Portland.
Trailblazers
Underrated teams
took
there.
that team to
Seattle.
2 NBA Finals. Was definitely pivotal in making sure that some of the careers definitely took off under his coaching tutelage. Chris Webber had a lot of good things to say about him. I know Clyde played for him for a few years. He was with the Rockets for many, many years. And then his son is now currently the coach of Denver. So prayers and thoughts going out to that family. Rick Adelman, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So,
Yeah, Clyde to Clyde.
yeah, he had Clyde the
Yeah,
Glide.
he has some
And
team.
using well. And
Porter,
using well.
yeah.
And using well.
He's a good person, yeah.
Duckworth.
Duckworth, all them
Duckworth.
guys. All them guys. So definitely remember for his dedication and his input into the NBA careers of a lot of players. So, fellas, what the heck? NFL blockbuster trades.
Hold on. Before we talk NFL.
Okay.
Speaking of RIP, I'm going to give RIP to one of the best running backs come through the state of Texas, a hell of a running back at U of H, Texas A&I. Give my praise to his family, Sloan Hood. That was tough when I was former Yanks High.
Yeah.
That kind of shocked everybody. Found out on Sunday, died Saturday. Really shocked the community, but he definitely always be remembered, man. He was the most hilarious guy, the funnest guy, one of the funnest guys I've been around, man. So shout out to the Hood family, and everything.
All right. So raise your hand if you saw that Myles Garrett trade to the Rams coming. If you raise your hand, you're a liar. I'm just going to tell you that right now, because nobody saw that coming. Myles Garrett
I
going
didn't see
to
him getting traded, though.
I didn't think he got traded that late. We all knew.
Hold on, let me get the details
we
of
all
it.
knew A.J. Brown was
Let me
gone.
give you the details of it so then you can get your comments. So Myles Garrett goes to the Rams for Jared Verse, a first-round draft choice in 2028, a second-round draft choice in 2029, and a third-round draft choice at 2030. So, that's a lot. And they got to pay for his contract, which he's the second highest paid non-quarterback in the league. So,
I really think the Browns
Yeah,
came
but he's a
up.
monster.
Huh?
But he's a monster.
I really think the Browns
I think
came
they
up.
both won, to be honest with you.
okay, Myles, you got the first word. Tell me who won and who lost. So you got to
I
pick
think this
one.
is one of those. I don't know if anybody lost, to be honest. I think it's one of those rare trades where both teams win, right? The Browns got a top 5-10 draft pick back and draft picks to build on with what they're doing because they're new, they're younger, whatever. They build their team, got their money off their cap so they can go out and get free agents. The Rams are a lot closer to a Super Bowl, and you replace you're not ever going to replace what they lost 2 years ago, but you bring in another defensive guy who is probably the best defensive guy in the league, top 1 or 2 at least in the league, right? That catapults them back, and then he might come back too.
But the key question is,
Who might come back?
how long can Matthew Stafford play? 'Cause
This
they
is
drafted
last year.
boy from Alabama.
This is last
and
year.
I don't know if that was a good draft pick.
Well, I mean, you
We-
can
we-
replace the quarterback,
and they
right?
said head coach is a good
So
one.
you got to take your chance. This is Matt Stafford's last year. You got to take your gamble and go. You know what I'm saying? Because they are very
I was
close
just saying the future.
to being a really good team. So to being a great team to get that Super Bowl. You got to go all in. And I think both teams won because they're on 2 different levels right now.
So I would go ahead, Malik. What you
Because I was
got?
about to say, right now, first of all, it's L.A., so it's a big market. So it makes sense that he would go from Cleveland to a big market because he's been one of the most dominating defensive players in the league, right? Matthew Stafford, very short window. This gives him an opportunity to win the Super Bowl right away. I would mortgage the future if I can get a Super Bowl right away. They did that before. They
And it
did
worked.
do that before,
And
and
it
it
worked.
worked. All right? And I think they've been missing something ever since Aaron Donald retired. And so this is another alpha guy that can lead their defense to the promised
And
land.
I'm like you, Malik. Gary going to L.A., that's really going to be big things there, the marketing and everything, because they do have the marketing and everything. And he'll imagine him breaking sacks there with the high marketing. And they're in New York, you can't go wrong.
So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a little rumor going around and some little workout tape just got released of Aaron Donald working out, and he
That's
could
not hard
definitely
to
come back.
find.
Huh?
It's hard to find. He never stopped.
He never stopped working
That ain't
out.
hard to
Nah, he's a
find.
workout
But
machine.
So if he came back
I did read
in
that,
a limited
that he was texting the coaches and the GM like, if this fire come back, I might be able to after the trade.
yeah,
So you throw Aaron Donald in there, you got
with Myles Garrett, and
That's sick.
I think he'll do it in the middle of the season. I know he's
maybe
not
so.
gonna go through training camp.
But how do you block that? Like,
don't.
what's your
And his
blocking
body
scheme?
you
fresh.
don't block that.
And
And
his
he's
body
fresh.
fresh.
Unhurt,
Yes.
untouched for 2 years.
And just been working out for 2 years.
That's all. And healing,
Healing, his wife been rubbing on his knees for the last 2 years.
getting them ice baths.
That would be scary.
So you.
That would be scary.
I know we talking about them getting Myles Garrett, but they also went and got some corners earlier. They got McDuffie from Kansas
Good
City.
draft. I just was skeptical about the quarterback thing, but they had a hell of a draft.
No, I'm talking
You
about
really don't
trade.
like Ty?
They traded for McDuffie from Kansas City, one of the top cornerbacks in the league. So, that defense for the Rams is
it's
shored
gonna be-
up.
yes.
Shored up, and they was
They
already a
roll.
top offensive team. So
Do we
here's
play
my
them this year?
here's my question about the Rams. The Rams are a top offensive team, but it's with older talent.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford ain't young. Devontae Adams ain't young. Puka is coming off of whatever Puka coming off of, but it ain't like he's a spring chicken anymore, and he's had some injury concerns. So it's all about if they can stay healthy, in my opinion. But the defense is definitely gonna be nice. We got Roscoe in the chat says, shout out to Cleveland for doing the right things by Myles and sending him to a place where he has a chance to win. That's how you know he's a good person.
Yeah, the minor league franchise.
Who does?
Cleveland.
They not that far from having a good team. Y'all can juggle all y'all want to.
So-
They're not that far.
So here's the thing.
How long he's gonna take?
I think Cleveland wanted.
Been
So
a minute
Miles
now.
Garrett was obviously the face of the team, right?
Yeah.
So they wanted to do well by Miles, send him to a place he got a chance to really win and get a Super Bowl. But they also wanted him to move on, so now Shador can be the face of the team as a quarterback of the
That ain't
team.
happening.
Shador
But
Sanders will be the new
Well, you
face.
can't- you
The
really
guy
can't do
who's
that one, huh?
number one selling jersey as a rookie last year.
Jersey ain't no mean shit. Here's the thing. At the end of the day,
Just
Cleveland
saying, y'all heard
need
it first.
Cleveland just need get the offensive line right. Other than that, they could. It's Deshaun Watson position. Deshaun Watson will start, more experience, and a better quarterback. I predict Deshaun Watson to be comeback player of the year. And that offensive line is good because they got good receivers, and the defense ain't bad. They not that far off like I think they are.
They just got rid of their
And-
best
and
defensive
here's
player now.
Here's the thing you got to watch. Because the dog going to have heat on his ass because that boy from Louisville, Texas, 6'6", running 4'4", is a bad boy, Lewis, the kid out of Arkansas. They drafted in the 6th round. So it's going to be interesting watching them do a preseason.
Who did they draft?
Cleveland Browns, who they drafted. Boy,
You mean the wide receiver?
No, the quarterback.
Oh, he not starting though.
No, we didn't say he was starting. But what I'm saying is it's going to make that quarterback room more exciting because
Sure.
this kid going to bring something.
Sure. You better
They
run
just got rid of their best defensive player now. That has to be noted.
But they got, so here's the thing. We didn't say, you're right, I didn't say it. What did Cleveland get back? Cleveland got back Jared Verse, first round pick, second round pick, and third round pick. So Jared Verse was defensive rookie of the year 2 years ago. So it ain't like
really
they got
good player,
back,
bro.
they got back scrubs. So Jared Verse gonna get you 10 sacks next year. He might not get you 23. Heck, he might get you 13 or 14 sacks. But he ain't gonna get you 23
He's
right now.
younger, so
But-
that is youth.
But ain't nobody getting you 23.
Yeah. Other than Miles Garrett, might get you 24 again. So
Hall
let
of
us know in the
Fame type
chat
stuff,
who you
yeah.
think won the draft, won that trade. Obviously, they did right by Miles Garrett. Shout out to Miles Garrett. I'm super happy for him. Texas A&M graduate, Dallas graduate for sure. And then,
his big brother.
huh?
His big brother used to play for the Mavericks. He used to come down and get camp.
Yep.
Taylor Green is his name. As a quarterback to watch Cleveland camp, Taylor Green from Arkansas University, from Louisville, Texas.
So the biggest non-secret of the trade season happened yesterday. A.J. Brown to New England Patriots for, what did they, AJ, they got a
It don't matter.
2028 first round and a 2027 fifth round pick for A.J. Brown going to the Patriots. Miles, we're going to give you the first word. What you think about A.J. Brown going to the Patriots?
Good riddance, man. I think it's great for Philly, and I think it's going to blow up in New England's face.
Why are they going to blow up in New England? Because he playing for Vrabel. He played for Vrabel before.
That's fine.
That is true.
I think he's a prima donna, and I think that his production does not match what he brings attitude-wise.
Malik, what you think?
I think Tennessee Titans punching the air right now. You know what I mean? You got Vrabel and him up there.
Vrabel might not even be there in a little while.
What, from the investigation?
Yeah, man.
True
He's
that.
all right.
Watch how
He
they
ain't going
sweep that under the rug.
No, they
Look
gonna
who
take
is
care
Watch
boss
of
man.
that,
Oh, I
man.
know they're going to take
Watch
care of
it.
that.
Watch it.
Oh, that shit
Watch
going to go away real
Watch
fast.
it. Yeah,
Listen.
yeah.
True that. We got to hear from the football guy. True that. What you think about the A.J. Brown
I'm
trade?
gonna say this real quick about that situation. Is if you coach for Kraft, as long as you ain't overdoing it, he gonna keep you when it comes to women. That's the type of guy. But
'Cause
that
even
was
he
a
got
hell
caught
of-
with him. He didn't-
Exactly. So you know.
So I understand.
But Brown,
understand, too.
we knew that was gonna happen, and that's a hell of a pickup. And I think he gonna fill in. Great system for him. So they gonna be.
But here's my
it's
deal.
not.
So he goes over there. Stephon Diggs, we know, is not staying in New England, right?
No, he's gone.
No, he's gone.
So he's the only receiver over there right now. How does he handle all of that pressure, all of those eyes on him, everybody scheming against him right now?
How you don't know he wanted that?
But
'Cause
that's
he
what
wanted
he
the
wanted.
ball
That's what
more
he
in
wanted.
Philly.
He wanted the ball.
He wanted the ball
He
more in
dropped a lot of balls
Philadelphia
in
now.
Philly.
gonna-
How well
he
does
gonna
he
be
work
fine.
in that situation?
He gonna be
I know
fine.
you may want it, but how does his production go in that situation?
Depends on the scheme.
We're going to see. I'm curious.
So I personally think that Philly won the trade.
Yeah.
The reason I think Philly won the trade is because now you don't have that conversation the whole year about
That cloud over your locker
is
room.
Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown fighting? They're going to throw in the ball. Plus, you got Devontae Smith on the other side, who's a bona fide number one. and then you brought in some draft picks. So now they can just go run their offense with one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Jalen Hurts. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Because like I say, they made it one, but I think New England was just short of receiver, a playmaker receiver. Losing Diggs, not picking this guy, but he got a lot of football in him. Like you said, we see if he keep his nose clean, he's gonna be an impact.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one of the best receivers in the NFL.
So
We'll see.
let us know in the chat who you think won that trade. A.J. Brown going to the Patriots. Once again, I think Philly is going to have a much better season now he's gone. They just been waiting on him to leave. Some people are asking.
Hey, check this out.
Go
The
ahead.
fact that A.J. Brown left, that means Jalen Hurts don't have to answer those questions anymore either.
Right.
Nah,
It-
Jalen be fine.
Yeah, so I think that's the best thing that happened for Philly in that getting
Does
rid of
Philly
him.
go get another receiver to fill that position? Stephon and Tyreek, any of those guys to kind of fill that spot that AJ had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I can see
On the cheap,
Stephon
too.
going to Philly. I
On
can
the
see
cheap.
Stephon going to Philly.
On the cheap, too.
Do you want Tyreek?
Hey,
you don't
got
know
the
what he's
best
running
offensive
like.
line in the league, Philly. They gonna be fine.
So, guys, who else y'all think on the trade block? Y'all think Kamara gonna get traded? Alvin Kamara in New
I'd be
Orleans?
asking
New Orleans?
I'd be asking out of New Orleans if I was Alvin Kamara, but I don't know if
Nah,
he
he
will.
not, I can't see that.
He ain't going nowhere, Julius. You don't want Kamara to be gone, but I mean, he's worth something right now. He's worth something right now. New Orleans ain't going nowhere this year, so
Maybe
they
they'll
might as well
trade
get some assets for him.
Maybe they'll trade Dak. Maybe Dak will get a chance to use his abilities for
See,
good.
now we talking crazy. Now we talking crazy. But
Do
since
you
you
want
talking
him?
about,
Do you want him?
He loves Dak.
do I want who?
No,
loves
Kamara.
In Dallas?
Yeah.
I'll take Kamara in Dallas.
I bet.
Absolutely.
Y'all got
Kamara back.
a couple nice receivers in Dallas already.
No, Kamara is a running back.
though.
I mean, oh no, you're right.
Yeah,
My bad.
Kamara's running back. Kamara's
I've
running
been
back.
in New Orleans for a minute.
Yeah.
And I think his age is creeping up on him. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't.
Yeah, he should be, what, about 30, huh?
He wouldn't have a full workload in
29,
Dallas though.
maybe.
Change of pace, third down back.
Yeah.
You know, you run a certain packages for him for sure. So, hot off the presses, and y'all tell me what y'all think about this deal. Drake London, wide receiver of the Atlanta Falcons, is now the fourth highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. $141 million contract, $100 million guaranteed. Is he that good? Is he the fourth best wide receiver in the NFL?
He's
No,
good,
he's
but
not
his
the
agent did a
fourth
hell of a
best.
job, man.
Yeah.
He's not the fourth
Not
best.
fourth best, not at all.
So let's
And who's throwing the ball this year?
Tua.
Throwing him the ball.
Is he?
Tua.
Tua might not even know what his number is.
Mustang still help. I mean, if he stay healthy,
Penix?
but you know how that gonna go.
Okay.
Both of them don't stay
Hey,
healthy.
but you don't think Tua do well in Indy?
Nah.
In
Think
Indy
you think
or
about
Atlanta?
where he's throwing it at.
Atlanta.
Do you think?
Atlanta, he's in Atlanta.
It's Atlanta.
I mean, in Atlanta.
I think Tua is
My bad.
one hit away from dementia.
Yeah, but if they don't hit him,
Dang,
you're
bro.
good.
I-
That's what
I
they said
agree
all
with
last
that.
year.
Miles on that.
That's what they said all last year. He's still playing.
My deal is like he in the dome, so I was just wondering. You know what I mean?
That's what
Throwing
they
the
said
ball.
last year. He's still playing.
We'll see.
Here's
Compared
my
to
question.
Miami.
We'll see.
So
We'll see.
hold on.
We'll see.
Oh, Kamara been there 10 seasons. Yeah, it's time for him to get traded.
Yeah.
It's time for him to get traded. Come on to Dallas. We'll get y'all a 6th-round draft choice for Kamara. Let him be a
Look
change
how
of
you
pace
doing.
back and let him give him a chance to go to the playoffs, which won't happen in New Orleans for sure. So, question, guys. Name 5 wide receivers y'all think are better than Drake. And I'm going to start with you.
I mean, AJ.
Okay, that's one.
AJ Smith in Philly.
2.
What's
Jefferson.
CD? Be hold on to the ball.
CD.
And what's the name in the trade?
Jefferson,
in Dallas.
Malik Neighbors.
Pickens?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
You
take-
ain't- go
I'll
ahead.
take
Go
Malik
ahead.
Neighbors.
Nico over him. Nico here in Houston.
You take
over
Nico Everson, Nico Collins over Drake? London?
Yeah, I
You know
would.
Mike Evans. We can't. That not
Mike
even,
Evans?
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot
Malik
of
There's a
Neighbors.
lot of receivers.
Malik
dog.
Neighbors.
The receiver
I
for
mean,
the
y'all-
Buffalo. I mean Buffalo.
Y'all didn't even
And,
say
old
Jamar
boy with the
Chase.
Bears.
Jamar Chase.
I
Chase.
said Jefferson, though. But
Jefferson.
Landry. Is he still in the league? By the way, you know you're old.
So,
but he's
all right.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, but that's the market, though. That payday was the market.
No, it
So
was.
somebody
It
else
was.
is going to do
And
something
I know he ain't
crazy
been in the league this
next
long,
signing.
And I think he's going to show a lot of people something because he had Gary Coleman throwing to him. But Maury Harrison Jr., he up and coming. guy.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Y'all get ready to get Julius a hug. He concerned that Alvin Kamara is gonna leave. He said he ain't going nowhere. But I got money on Alvin Kamara not being in New Orleans all next year.
I just looked it up. The agents say that they plan on staying, but he got to do that anyway. You got to say that. We'll see.
I mean, they say Myles Garrett was gonna stay too.
I already knew that was true.
They said Miles Garrett's going to stay
He been trying to
too.
leave. He want to win too.
For sure, for sure.
That boy breaking records. He gonna get his way.
And he in L.A., man, bigger
Already got a
name.
Hall of Fame career.
Bigger name,
He got his
yeah.
money last year, so the money wasn't his issue.
Yeah.
So let's talk.
After football,
let's talk a
man.
little college. Let's talk a little college sports. We're gonna start off with a not so positive, depending on how you look at it. So you got Brendan Sorsby, the top Porter recruit, quarterback from Cincinnati, transferred to Texas Tech, went into rehab for a sports gambling addiction. He actually admitted that he gambled on college sports while he was playing college sports. The NCAA ruled him ineligible to play this year. He appealed it. The appeal was denied. So as it stands right now, Brendan Sorsby will not be playing quarterback for Texas Tech after Tech gave him the most money, NIL money, out of anybody in the portal.
I can't get that money back.
Truesdale, what you think?
I mean, he'll never play college football again. At the end of the day, gambling, and they're gonna have gambling against his team and all that. The way they look at it, would he play quarterback? Yes, he will. Will he get a shot in the league? Yes. I think the best thing he do is go to Sacramento draft if he don't play this year. And that's they was talking about that. But as far as playing college, no matter what, NCAA really ain't running everything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to gambling, they tripping. But the crazy thing is, gambling is illegal. The crazy thing is when you show college football games, what commercials be showing? Gambling commercials.
FanDuel.
So I think they need to work. They need to at least work something out.
Gambling's only legal in certain places, though. Not gambling legal everywhere.
On the internet.
Internet.
We
No,
are.
it's not legal on the
Hey,
in
fellas.
certain states and internet.
You can bet. He can bet, but you can't bet on football. We all heard the same saying for years. You can't get high on your own supply. So he could have bet on baseball, basketball. You can't bet on
Rose,
college
they
football.
screwed-
You
hey,
playing college football.
Nah, to me, they screwed up when they started saying if he has under 200 or over 200, you can bet. When they started doing those bets, that made it where if I'm a student, I might think about that if I need a little change. I might tell my homeboy.
But these
that's
guys
like-
are getting
I'm
NIL
like,
money.
keeping it real, though.
But
So
he
I
getting
always
NIL money.
got
What do you need money
scared
for?
I
with
know this-
making gambling legal like that.
Well, look, I know this for a
Don't say
fact.
that.
It's a lot of college players are gambling in all sports,
Yeah.
but they got their friends, their classmates, students betting for them.
Yeah.
So Sorsby got caught because he had his
bet on-
friends and his family members. They were all making bets, but you got people that not making a ton of money,
Right.
putting $10,000 down on a bet, $15,000 on a bet, and what they all have in common? Brendan Sorsby. And so he came out. He admitted it. The
the
thing
fix
about
was
it is, here's what I say. I don't think they should have suspended him because he was betting. I think he should have been suspended because he's betting on football and football games, college football, and that's what he's a part of.
We know what they suspended him for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
That's what he's a
real
part of.
reason. We know
That-
that.
but
Yeah.
they're appealing. They're trying to
That's
appeal.
too
They were
much
trying to appeal.
power to
it.
have to say I can take a dive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know,
He
that
might gamble on us.
mess up the integrity of the game.
And Tech
That's
gonna,
the main
Tech
deal.
gonna keep fighting because they gave him all that money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They
they
need
gonna fight.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, for sure. But to your point, we'll see if anybody takes him in a supplemental draft. I think somebody will definitely take him in a supplemental draft. Staying in college. Texas fight. College softball. Yes, we talking about college softball here in the tunnel. Texas and Texas Tech in a championship game. Texas lost the first game of the series to the Little T, Tennessee, and then came back and won 4 of the games, including two games
Said
at
to
the
the
very
Little
end against
T.
Tennessee. Now we got Texas Tech, who's got
They
the
played
most.
last year the championship.
They
Didn't
both, so it's a rematch game. But Texas Tech has the most expensive NIL player,
Yes,
Janair
the
Kennedy.
Nigerian kid.
Janair
Yeah,
Kennedy, she led that team to the championship with wins over UCLA, who was number 1 in softball, as well as Alabama. She closed out, got that team back to the championship game. Texas Tech. So you want to go? You want your kid to be a part of softball? Bring him to Texas.
Also,
Texas Tech in the
I got Texas Tech
championship.
winning this thing. I watched a little bit of it.
Yes.
They also brought in Jason Williams' daughter, and she was.
Tell a little bit about that. Did you hear what happened with that?
I saw what happened.
Go ahead. Tell us a little bit about what
so
that.
she transferred
So,
in.
by the way, softball's getting gangster, y'all.
it's gangster
Go
in
ahead.
the
Go
mud,
ahead.
bro.
Go ahead.
So she transferred into Texas Tech, and they had to play against
From where?
From West Virginia.
Florida.
Florida, right? Because he played in Florida, right? So she went there, transferred to Texas Tech this year, when she played them, she told her teammates, I need y'all to have my back. They coming at me. They threw and hit her every time with the ball. Every time.
Wow.
But then at the end of the game, they had it pitched to her. She had a 3 home run, walk-off home run to win the whole thing against Florida. Talking mad noise the whole time.
She gave him a one-finger wave.
Jason Williams ran down. He sat on the pitcher mound. They all cheering. Yo, she's a beast.
Hey, what's up?
I'll take Texas Tech.
And speaking of softball, I got to congratulate my boy, Burke Emanuel. He's the new head coach at Houston Christian, ACC, whatever.
Bert Emanuel is?
Houston
Oh,
Christian
okay.
University?
Yeah,
Former wide receiver Bert
former wide
Emanuel?
receiver.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to understand, his daughters was bad girls. I think they played at Georgia and transferred to Tech.
Shout out my boy Tyrone Hatch. Both his daughters played at UCLA. One still playing this year.
New head coach,
Putting out these softball shots.
very smart guy.
No, she played.
Jackson
softball boy, #1.
Hey, I've been following softball for years. Shout out to my niece. She played on UT softball team with Olympic gold medalist Kat Osterman and other players from that team. So
No, softball is gangster.
they
like
gangster,
watching.
boy. But, I mean, come on, fella. Y'all gonna really pick Tech?
I'm picking Tech.
I'm picking Tech.
Taking
Tech
Tech.
won last year.
Malik,
And if
don't
you
do
pick- you
it.
with
Don't
the
do
UT,
it,
I'm
Malik.
going against you all the time.
Don't blue. You gonna go against the defending champions that got back there.
Yes.
We ain't like
Against
OKC and didn't
the
get
same
back there.
team.
They
Yes.
got back there.
Yes.
It's hard to beat
I'm
Tech twice.
going with Texas. I'm with you on
There we
this.
go.
would be a
There we
squad.
go.
No,
There we
I'ma
go.
tell you
Texas,
why, though. Hey.
fight.
If you got championship pedigree, you got a little secret sauce that you know that they don't know. So
Texas
right
Tech
now,
got
So somebody
they the
said
king on the
UT
hill.
versus Tech
Queen
is
on
going to
the
be
hill.
fire. That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. Get into the chat. Let us know who you gonna win. Who's gonna win
So everybody out there,
the state.
if Texas lose, Melvin be wearing a Texas Tech shirt on the show.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Because Tech got a good team. They arguably got one of the best players
We need to
in
agree on
college
that. I'll wear a Texas
softball. Yeah, you can wear a Texas shirt when they win. When they win for sure.
You wear a Texas shirt when y'all lose.
When they win for sure. So as we wrap up, before we get to the Truth Tuesday, I want to hear y'all opinion on what's going on in the endorsement world. Stephen Curry just signed a $400 million deal with a Chinese apparel company,
Li Ning.
which is
They've been doing
one
it.
of the largest endorsements deal ever signed. He left Under Armour, which, guys, and you guys are in the AAU world, so y'all can speak to it a little bit. I mean, 10, 12 years ago, Under Armour was like the thing that was going against
Okay, but he
Nike.
was leaving them one reason why, because of the Trump thing. One of them a big Trump supporter. So
Okay.
that's why he was already, and then Nike just gave him that major deal. And then he got Howard golf team on fire. They finna get hooked up.
I think that's gonna mess up Under Armour a little bit.
What messed up Under Armour?
I think
Losing
Under Armour
Steph
has been
Curry.
sliding anyway.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lamele.
Losing Steph Curry is gonna hurt them because they have, like he said, been sliding.
Well,
of late.
they've been sliding a little bit. What I will give Under Armour, their marketing was brilliant, right? What they
Yeah,
did
they did have good marketing.
15,
switched
20
it,
years
too.
ago, and they started with Brandon Jennings, was market to children. So these children that are now 20, 25 years old,
Yeah.
Under Armour is a real brand to them. Like to us, Under Armour is a real brand. We didn't grow up with we didn't grow up with that.
Because I had my 7-on-7 team, we had our first deal with Under Armour.
Right.
And the story's crazy because
mean-
those guys took a business class together. They went to their unside. One had an unstate of Baltimore, went in the basement, and they started the drop fit. So the first school they was dealing
No,
with,
absolutely.
Maryland.
Under Armour be fine.
Yeah.
In the basketball world, they're
In
not.
football though, for
In
real.
football, they're
Football,
good.
they good.
I think in basketball they'll take a slide not having
Yeah.
Steph. But honestly, Steph Curry had in the AAU world, you know, there are teams that are Under Armour teams. They have a big market that way. But as far as like the actual Steph shoe, it hadn't been as hot as it has been over the last 4 or 5 years anyway. So I mean, I think they'll be okay. But Li Ning, like I said, they had Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
They still have Dwayne Wade.
What they do with Dwayne Wade though?
They did really well with Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade was with Converse.
So you gotta
Remember,
say-
they selling it in China now.
Exactly. They're overseas selling like
Yeah.
we're very what's the word, arrogant in America and think that if,
close
if
minded.
you're not selling like in
Well,
Philadelphia,
Miles, the thing is, we don't realize that if you don't sell here, you sell over there. You got singers. A lot of people don't know Shalon stayed #1 every time she made a song overseas.
Boys to Men in Japan.
When
man.
I was in a, when I was on a,
people not popular here, but then you got people all popular.
when I
overseas
did the
popular.
radio, you know who was their number, like what Usher did in Vegas for 2 years? You know who did that in China? Lil Fizz,
Yeah.
of all people. And he made
believe
a
that. then Marbury like
Yeah.
Jordan.
You know what I'm saying? Marbury is like Jordan over there.
Yeah,
So
he made a comeback.
there's a whole
Yeah,
market
yeah,
that doesn't
market
include us. They'll be fine.
So shout out to Jay Danielle 413. Thank you for commenting in the chat for sure. Y'all know how we do the end of our show. We got my boy Patrick Truesdale. We got the Truesdale moment. What you got for us, brother?
Okay, you know, this past month and the beginning of this month is a big month for high school, college, even kindergarten, you know, graduation. And, you know, graduation has always been big for black folks because a lot of us in the past, they had first, second grade, third education, you know. So it's an honor when you graduate from high school. Big honor when you graduate from college because a lot of them didn't have the opportunities. Even though I know they go a little bit too far with the kindergarten, fifth grade and everything. But my people, I mean, we got to stop. We cannot be at no graduation and keep fighting.
Fighting, yeah.
It's been fights. They had the big fight at Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech does a good job with the inner city from Atlanta, giving scholarships and letting them come over. Had a graduation. Some of them kids lost a scholarship. You got classmates fighting each other with cap and gowns on. You got a daddy. Somebody posted something yesterday. You have a daddy and a son fighting. And the son was in all the way down the aisle. I mean, it's funny, but it ain't funny. But it got to stop. I mean, this is graduation. This is where everybody come in town. Grandpa, grandma.
celebrate.
Great, yeah, and it's big to us. And we can't be acting a fool, embarrassing each other. We got to stop. We got to do better. Put up the mic. Yeah, we got to do better. I mean, what y'all guys think?
So y'all, you heard it from Patrick Truesdale. We got to do better. Malik, before we go, what you got for us, brother?
Well, I've seen some crazy things in AAU. First, I feel like referees and security got to take care of business. Sometimes they let things kind of build up. That's one. But that type of action is sad and it's disrespectful to our elders to me. You know what I
You
mean?
got elementary games, too, they fighting. Somebody posted something the other day, this don't make sense. Kids fight. It's just ridiculous.
It's very disrespectful.
Miles, what you got before we go?
I want us to watch something over the next few months. The NCAA has a rule, a law they're trying to put in place about overseas players coming to play college basketball that have played pro ball as a
I think
high
they
school
should
kid.
do that.
Because if you look, that's what Illinois did, right?
Yes.
All five out of those 6 kids, not Pejakovich's son, but the other 5 were all
And if they were American, they
European
they were
pros.
overseas.
European pros
But yeah.
that were under and had signed contracts with Joker's agent, right? And LSU's coach, Will Wade, has done the
He
exact same
abusing
thing
it.
this year. He flat out said, I'm not paying NIL to 18-year-old kids who might not be able to play.
It's
if I
tough.
got to pay this money, I'm going to get pros out of Europe. This is going to be a real thing, and how the NCAA rules on that is going to be really huge in the future.
So remind me. Real quick,
I got a
quick question though. Remind me, what was the team last year that did it and went?
Illinois.
It was Illinois. Okay, yeah.
But they made the Final Four.
They
now.
made the Final Four with that.
big.
With
That is
that.
big.
Well, you got on the
Now,
team, it's advantage.
Yeah, but I got a big question for you, man. You know, if you any good, you playing professional at 15, 16 in
I
Europe.
agree.
So that's like a kind of catch-22
Well,
because they don't have
and
they don't have high school
But
teams
that's
you
why I
play
think
for,
that's why I
though.
think North Carolina coach gonna do a good job because the plug he had in the NBA and at Denver,
Right.
he gonna have a lot of overseas guys.
Well, the thing is,
'Cause you get what I'm saying.
no, I
on
got
that.
you. That's why we've
Yeah.
gotten European players at 18, 19 years old come straight to the league. The Tony Parkers, the Lucas,
Right, 'cause they been
players
playing
like
pro.
that, right? And I think that's just what it has to go back to, or go into the G League or something if you want to come over here at an
Now, I
early
can
age.
see that because
but you
they don't
coming
have
from the
high
G
school.
League and going to college? Come on,
But
man.
it's a
Nah,
difference.
he talking
No,
about
because
professional.
But I know it's
Z's
overseas. Yeah.
coming over doing G League stuff. If you're that good, doesn't play in the league, that's what you're gonna do, right? If you're not good enough to make an NBA, then they're gonna stay over there in Europe anyway and play
Right.
pro ball.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Because they be pro at 15, 14, like
right,
Parker.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we're in
the
the-
thing is for colleges to start paying 17-year-old guys that have been playing pro ball for 4 years, and to pay across the board your whole team, and no one here is getting those scholarships because high school kids have already fallen down to the bottom of the
Yeah.
table.
So before you say
Last
that, in the chat, I'm
three
gonna let you
classes.
finish. In the chat, Roscoe said the exact same thing. High school kids are at a
a
disadvantage.
huge
Last 3
disadvantage.
classes been
A huge
Disadvantage.
disadvantage because you got the transfer portal first, you have the JUCO kids next, and then the high school kids. Now you're
Well,
throwing the
the
European players on
D2s.
top of them.
But-
D2s come, that's part of the transfer
Yeah.
portal.
NAI
But
Right.
but it's sad because even though football and basketball are different, but they're the same when it comes to recruiting at this point. football and basketball is tough getting recruited in high school. And / girls basketball too.
So
and all I'm
imagine-
saying is like Larry, like my boy, shout out to you, DJ, last Shadowbox. It's quote. He got a quote. It's hard out here. It's really hard out here in this recruiting.
So basketball, football had the same issue, right? It's the transfer
Transfer
portal,
portal, yeah.
JUCO,
Oh, the
guys transferring up. NIL takes care of all that first, then high school. But in basketball, you gonna add another layer with European players.
Yes.
That pushes.
Yeah, that's
high
even
school
harder,
kids
yeah.
that
So
much harder.
hold on
This
a second.
is
Hold on just a
hold on,
second.
this is so cold.
Hold on just a second.
Let me
Hold on.
tell
Let
you
me
what's
hear your comment.
It's cold.
Hold on,
It's
hold on,
cold when
Truesdale.
it's
Truesdale.
cold.
Truesdale, hold on a second.
It's cold when you commit.
Yeah.
When you commit, and then the day you get ready to sign, that college call you said we're going to transfer reporter, and they got to drop that kid. That's messed up, man.
So what I was about to say is this is a whole conversation, and we got a lot of parents out there that need to hear this information. So we want to make sure that real soon we're going to dedicate a show, and we're going to have specific talking points about your kids in elementary, your kids in middle school, what we can do to help your kids once they get to high school so they have an opportunity to take advantage of opportunities that are out there. Especially, hold on, let me finish.
It's easy, man, because the
Let me
thing
finish,
is,
Truesdale. I'm
I
gonna
feel
set
what
you
you're
up.
saying, but what pissed me off every day is this. You have these kids get these fake offers early, and these parents think they're on the high horse.
Yeah,
They're not
they
real
definitely do.
offers. So they got to realize that, number
Truesdale,
one.
you're making my point for
Shit.
me.
I feel what you're saying, but I'm making a point too right
No,
now.
what I'm saying is I'm trying to give you a platform.
Okay, I got you, but come on.
Go ahead.
What
Go
I
ahead.
said was, the problem is
Talk about your
these
guy that got the-
these
got the
people
you.
around here, they gotta listen. And you tell them things over and over. And what a lot of parents do, you got a person right there, like in my position, in Miles' position, in Malik's position, and they know we tell the truth, but then they want to listen to everybody else. And that's how you get confused, and they get caught up in them early offers. They go to them camps. Man, when they get up there, man, that stuff change. Some kids gotta go FBS first.
And actually, that's what FBS is becoming, right? FBS, D2, SWAC, all of them are becoming basically farm teams for the other. So that means the kid that normally would have went there and did 4 years at a Prairie View or at a Texas Southern,
That don't exist.
they got to go to trade school.
My cousin getting recruited, he live in Omaha, Nebraska. He get recruited by Northern Illinois. And the coach told him, we're going to get you ready for 2 years. So we help you out. They already coming at them.
Already know
This is what
what's
we're going to do. That's how you can recruit.
They know
So
the atmosphere.
why we can't get the HBCUs to recruit like that then?
Hey,
They are recruiting like that.
Everybody FBS recruiting like that.
Coming here, you probably normally would have got a, let's say normally you would have been
Basketball and football, too.
D2.
a mid-level D1 kid. Hey, you come out here, start for 2 years, get you an NIL, and transfer up, and be a starter up there in 2
Hey,
years.
that's the rhetoric they giving
That's
right
they giving
now.
them
That's
all
what they're
right
telling
now.
them?
Instead
What
of you going to
You can
Alabama
play.
and sit-
You can play. That's the main
sitting
deal.
for
You
2
can play
years
now.
And then hope to get to play your junior year. You can come play right now, show out, and you'll transfer up
Miles,
and get a bigger NIL.
Check it out,
deal.
Miles. Good friend of mine, Coach Aaron James, head coach at Tuskegee, my guy. And he told me, he said, man, I got a wide receiver I got. And I'm telling you right now, you might as well tell the coaches, I know it ain't going to happen but a year. I'd be blessed to have him 2 years. But I have him 1 year.
You know what's happening.
That's the landscape.
So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. If y'all didn't know what the new landscape is, y'all just heard a tidbit of that. Make sure you tune in to us moving forward. Once again, go on YouTube. Don't just watch us. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go on our TikTok, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook. Check us out on social media. If you haven't checked out our highlight of the elementary kids here in Houston winning the basketball championship, Chasing Greatness Part 1. Make sure you go on there, check it out. Make sure you like and subscribe it. That's one of the newer contents we have. There's more content like that to come. Look forward to seeing you next week. Peace.
Deuces.